Hey and welcome, I'm Solo and this is ZN Gaming. Let's talk about your YouTube shorts. This is going to be a bit different than my normal content, but I've been getting asked a lot of the same questions and see everyone asking has a lot of the same issues. Let's talk about them. Few questions I always get: why is my YouTube shorts not doing good? Or what could I do better? This was a really tough one, but when I go look, I see most haven't even taken the time to set up their YouTube channel. When you're making content, you're technically trying to sell yourself. It's your personality, it's your content, you're the product. If you just take a minute and think about it, do you invest into a product with no description, no banners, no labels? Lots of the issues is just advertising yourself and advertising in general. Take some time, go through it, and set it up. You only need to do this one time, and it will just actually make your channel and your content so much more appealing for people to click on. Or maybe there's an interest, or maybe it will spark an interest, depending on what you have in your description, or something that they can relate to in your description. A little bit more they want to know because you have something there in your info for your profile. As you can see here, I have a few different size YouTube channels across the spectrum here. I have one just starting with nothing done. This here channel is going to struggle to grow. There's no banner, there's nothing. But this one here is a little bit more set up. It's got a couple of things in here. It's got some things set up, and you can see it's doing much better. The structure's not laid out really good, but there's still at least something here when somebody stops by that looks like you spent some time and effort into setting your things up. The next thing I really want to talk about is tags. So when you're uploading videos, there's some things you can do. There's the title and the description. These are things that you should definitely put good thought into and fill out the description. It's important to have something in the description, even if it's your Twitch links, your other social media links, maybe a tiny bit of a description what it's about. I sometimes put the title in here just to make sure that somebody scrolling by, if they don't see the title because it's obstructed by something else, they can read it at the first line. Small things like what I think you can improve on, but the title is I think you can make better clips. So something that relates, have something here. Another thing, first thing you go down here, it says playlist. Make a playlist for your shorts. So if you play Valorant, make a Valorant shorts playlist. This is important in case somebody wants to save your stuff for later. They can save the playlist and watch it. If they happen to be interested in that type of content, they can put your playlist on. This will get you a handful of views in a row because they're going to watch the full playlist. So having all of your videos in some kind of playlist, I think is very beneficial. So you should definitely always add these to 2 or 3 different playlists. I definitely suggest 2 or 3 different playlists. So you can put it in 3, make 3 different ones, just name them different. So I have my Apex, my live stream is my Apex, and my ZN Gaming Media Apex is my Apex. This will put it in 3 different playlists, and depending on the content, you can put them in as many as you want, but I definitely suggest a minimal of 1. Every video should be in a playlist. Click done, and again, keep scrolling down, make sure it's not for kids. If it's not altered content from any kind of AI, make sure you click no, keep scrolling down. Now here's the important tags that we were just mentioning. A lot of your advertising is going to be what tags you are. So if you're playing Apex, add Apex, add your name, add what it's about, maybe it's a montage. So go through the tags and anything that relates to your video, like Apex, you in the Apex game. If it's a montage of Apex, and anything else that you can add in here, the more the better. This is just going to help YouTube figure out who to serve this to. So if you put the correct tags in here, you're more likely to get somebody that's going to enjoy your content because there's going to be somebody looking for Apex montage. And the same goes for your title. If your title says the best shot I took in Valorant, and then you make a video and it's you doing 30 shot montage, somebody's going to click down and click the thumbs down because that's not what they were looking for. They were looking for you to do a trick shot. They're just looking for different content than what they showed up to watch, so they're not going to like it. This is going to be a problem for your content's growth because if you're hitting 10 people that don't like your content, YouTube is not going to keep serving it to a bunch of people if they keep clicking no. So some of this here is going to aim it at the correct audience so that you're going to get people that are looking for what you're actually producing. I think this is going to help quite a bit. So I think this is definitely going to help find the audience that you're looking for. And again, it's advertising your content correctly and getting your content in front of them that like that type of content. If you're not sure what your tags that you need to do a little bit of research and find out what works by testing them and tagging your name in them just for the lols, just because I think is just a good one. Then if in Google search, if someone's Googling your name, you're going to be tagged on a bunch of different content, which I definitely think puts up your discoverability by quite a bit. IMO. And again, I see that it's advertising. These are all things that advertise your content, and it's all been advertising related stuff that most are having the issue with. And the difference between not tagging my content and adding tags to my content, I can definitely see that it helped a bit. After that, it's really more advertising. Picking a good thumbnail, a good title, also big reasons people click or click away from the content. The thumbnail should fit the content, so should the title. If your title says, like I said, the best shot you got in Val and is showing a montage, you will get clicked away. People are going to swipe and thumbs down because people were expecting something different. They're just expecting different than what they were watching. And it might not be their cup of tea, and it might not be the content that they enjoy. So that's just some things to keep in mind when you're making shorts, and really all other content this applies to. But definitely take it all with a grain of salt. Tags, thumbnails, and titles will all have a different impact on each different platform, and I'm more generally on YouTube, so it will definitely be user discretion is advised because it's going to be different with each different place that you go. Another thing to remember is when you're uploading it, make sure you put your game in. If it's Apex that you're playing, type in Apex, it's going to come up here, click it, make sure it says Apex Legends. This is going to be another thing that's going to help YouTube aim your content at somebody that's looking for Apex. So that's just something. Then once you click next and it's all set up, you only have to do that on your videos when you're uploading them, and you can add some of this here stuff to general spots. There's a spot where you can update your defaults to have a lot of this here information put in. Now these here channels aren't really using tags, and you can definitely see by the size and how they look. Look how much different this one here looks to this one here. So now again, if you go to somebody that's doing their shorts a little bit better, or somebody that's set up a little bit different in content, you can definitely see how much better this looks. When you show up, you go down, you see other shorts, you see their content, you see something at face value. They have information in here. You can click, you can go through all of their links, everything's set up here so that you can access it easy. And I think it just looks a lot better than when someone shows up, they might actually click on a couple of different things. They might check out some of your content, and I just think it gives a bigger chance for that to happen. The difference in views is actually quite big that I got after I started adding tags. So that's something I'll be able to show here. I do have it where I first started before I added tags, and then once I started tagging the content here, this is when I noticed that this might be something that a lot of people are doing wrong. They're just not taking the time to do it, and the difference between 60 views on my videos to 500 views on my shorts was just making sure that I added the correct information down through it, and making sure that I took my time with it. Tags, titles, description, having the correct game, all of that set up. It will just make sure that your content has the best chance possible to go forward. But that's really it for this one here. I just wanted to have a talk with y'all. I'm getting the same question to see most everyone with the same issue. Content and growing takes a lot of effort, but you need to be putting in the effort. Even small things like tags can't be overlooked. These are important things, and everything I went over is definitely vital to learn as you go, be testing, always learning, and thanks for tuning in. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye!